BassResinator here. I have a cat paw tray. And this one's really kind of cool. It's a pineapple tray. So I thought, since I need to push this one out of the way so that I can do this without having a big mess. I'm going to be using chameleon flakes. This is an green to orange. I'm going to mix it with gold. And this is green for the top part. I'm going to wait on the top part until I get this part done. So I'm getting the green to gold, or sorry, green to orange from the intense color shift from Let's Resin. And the others come from just the regular chameleon flakes from Let's Resin. So this is the green to orange. So hopefully it shows a lot more of the orange. These things go all over the place. Look at that. There's static all over the glove. Hi. Okay, where's the gold? The gold is going to mix in there too. To me, that looks like a lot of green. Man, it's like bugs around a light. That's one of the reasons I don't like flakes too much. But they do put off intense color. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and start that green up here on the top. I think I'll just go ahead and do it first. Man, that goes green to purple. That's really kind of cool looking. From one angle, all I see is purple, and then I start burnishing it in, and then I can see the green. Another thing I don't really appreciate about the flakes is a lot of times you go burnishing them in like this, and the resin doesn't stick to it well enough, and then it'll leave an air bubble down where it should have cured on the mold, and it'll come back and it'll leave a little gap. And those are no fun to try and fix. But they give Oh, such pretty color that I almost can't not use it. Okay. Ooh, look at this. And I want all this extra to go over to the side. Man, it's getting all over me. All over me. All over me. I got the flakes of an innocent man all over me. Petra is a, I don't know if they still perform or not, but back in the 80s and 90s, they were a Christian rock band. And they sang that song in it, but they, I changed the words for this. The words were, I've got the blood of an innocent man all over me. And what it's talking about is the blood of Jesus. So it was a powerful song. I liked it. Except the guy that sang it had a really high voice, and I don't. So I'd always have to fake like I knew what I was doing, getting up that high. Okay, I have way too many flakes. Talk about a flaky character. I didn't know how much to put down in there, but I definitely got enough. Goodness. Okay, now I'm not going to use those on the cat paw. I'll come back in just a bit with it. I got to clean this up. This is bugging me. Okay, I got this cleaned up. I need you to watch this. Watch when I have, excuse me, when I change the angle. This is how you can see the color shift. Look at that top. It's green. Now it goes to purple. Look at that bottom. It's gold, and then it goes orange. That is so cool. Okay, now the paw, I'm going to use this holographic powder from Let's Resin. And I like it so much, I ran out of one of the little pots. And now I'm on to the extra fine. But boy, this, and I'm just going to do in where the pads are. I really like the way this stuff looks. I did a couple trays with, had a bone and then a dog paw print, sort of like this is a cat paw print. And someone asked me, could it be used as a food dish for a dog? And I was like, well, it's not very deep. It's more of a tray for trinkets and such. I mean, if you got a little tiny dog, after it cures up completely, I guess it could be used as such, but these wouldn't hold too much. I had a little bit of extra over here, so the stuff goes a long way, but when it runs out, it's not the cheapest. Oh man, I got a little too much. Okay, so look at that. I'll show you what it's doing to my eyes after I get this lid on. I do not want to cough with this little pot open. I will have powder and flakes and stuff all over the place. Okay. Look at this. Isn't that slick as all get out? Okay, now I'm going to go around the pads a little bit because inevitably by dusting those pads, some is going to come flying out. And I just want to get most of it picked up. Okay. This one has to use black resin. Just has to, in order for those colors to really pop. Black wouldn't hurt on this. I may go ahead and just use black on this. Sure, I'll use black. Okay, I will mix up some resin now. Be right back. Okay, I mixed up 8 ounces of black. It's Tea Expert Glossy, and I use the Kokuyo Black by Eye Candy. It's amazing black paste. So, don't know how much I'm going to need. If you need a black paste, I would say go no further than this right here. This is the ticket now. Okay, that looks about like it. So hopefully I have enough to fill this cat paw tray. I'm wanting it to get down. Don't want the bubbles down there. Well, it looks like I could use a little more. Yep. I'm gonna have to mix up just a touch more. Maybe another ounce. I'm going around the bottom just trying to release any possible places where there might be. Get it over here to the edge and squeeze it. So 8 ounces is almost enough to fill up both of these trays. Très bien. Très bien. So we have a tray of pineapple and we have a tray of cat paw. Okay. Okay, I don't think you need to sit and watch me mix up just a little bit more and put it in there, but so I'll come back to you when it's time to unmold. I know these are going to be just beautiful. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. It's the morning and these are cured. Now, I had to go around with a dotting tool on this one because I did fill these molds to where it had a dome on it, so hopefully making it unnecessary to file it down as much, because if you don't leave it as resin cures, it'll sink and it'll leave a really sharp edge. And this has just a little bit of one, but it's not so bad because I domed it. Right? And doming is when you pour in the resin into the mold and let it get to the top of the mold and then go a little bit more, and there's tension, surface tension on the resin, and it won't spill over unless there's too much resin. So it takes a little bit of practice to get that doming technique down. You fill it up to the edge of the mold and then fill just a little bit more, and you'll see it dome, and it's got a little bit of round on it, and it's kind of cool. And this is being really obstinate here. There we go. Sounds like somebody's chopping wood. There's no wood around here to chop, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, this one's got some pretty color in there. Come on. Let go of that edge. It's got like a suction cup on there. These little tray molds that have a rounded edge like this are very cute and everything, but they're sometimes a chore to get clean mold. That's good. That means all the color is on here. Oh, look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Holographic city now. Yeah, that's cool looking. Now, this one's going to have some immense color. And see how much easier this is to get out? It doesn't have that little wrap around. This wrap around. This is just straight up to the top, and then that's it. Okay. Pretty clean mold. There's a couple spots where some of the flakes didn't come off. Oh, man. There's, I love this. It's, from my angle right here, it's green, green, green. Now it's purple, purple, purple. Can you see that color shift? And then here it's going from that orange to a green gold. Yeah. Slick. I'll just do a wipe down with a big wipe on that and clean that mold out. This mold came out clean, so that's good. Okay. So we have 2 trays. Due tabla, if you were doing it in Latin. Due tabla, Ananas, Manus, Felis. Okay, that's my Latin for you. Felis is cat, Manus, paw or foot or hand. Ananas is the I had to look that one up. Is the name for pineapple in Latin. Cool. Okay. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you for subscribing. If you're not, consider it. And if you do become a subscriber, it's really easy to do. You just go down to the bottom of this video and push where it says subscribe. And right next to that, there's a little bell icon. Looks just like the one going across the screen right now. You click that, and anytime I do a new video, then you'll be alerted. That's what the little bell does. And it'll let you know that I have put something up, and it then shows you how to get there. So, yeah, 2 trays, trinket trays. They have texture on the inside, so you probably don't want to put something a little tiny that's going to get stuck down there, but a ring, keys, whatever would work fine in these. Stick around for some stills. I'm going to try and get these out in the sun and have some really exquisite shots. Okay, I'll clean up this mold, and I will see you for the next one. Bye.